We know protein supplementation is a good way to increase protein intake. But is it worth it though to promote more muscle mass? Hello folks, Scientific Health with a K here. Here we go with another video about protein and protein supplementation. Just to get one thing off the table, protein supplementation, the word supplementation should be emphasized because it supplements your dietary intake. And that is increasing your protein intake. So there is no magic in protein supplementation at all. Protein in general provides the necessary amino acids for muscle growth. And we know that muscle protein synthesis is stimulated by ingesting protein and resistance training, or training in general. That's why many meatheads consider a protein shake is a must after a resistance training session. But is it worth it though to increase muscle growth and muscle mass in general? We have this great meta-analysis that answered this question. This beautiful meta-analysis compared between all the studies that talked about protein supplementation and resistance training. Let's look at the big picture and see that the subjects in this meta-analysis gained on average 810 grams of lean mass. And that was in 12 weeks. By the way, by lean mass, we don't mean specifically muscle mass. So we should draw a line of differentiation between the two. It should be noted in the data of this meta-analysis, the subjects were young, healthy, trained, and untrained. The great thing about this meta-analysis, it looked at everything. These subjects supplemented 50 grams of protein supplementation on top of consuming 1.2 grams per kilogram of their daily intake. And they were training 3 times of resistance training per week on average. Definitely protein supplementation will affect the subjects if they were working out or not, because this goes back to muscle protein synthesis. The results showed that protein supplementation definitely increased muscle mass. But many studies also showed no difference of ingesting protein supplementation to increase muscle mass. Maybe, and it is just a maybe, because in these studies they had a small number of subjects and the study was very short in duration. The takeaway home from this meta-analysis that protein supplementation is a good way and very efficient way to increase protein intake when resistance training in order to increase muscle gains. However, there is no secret or magic in it at all. If you are consuming enough protein in your daily intake, then that's enough and there is no need for protein supplementation. But if you are dieting and you can consume 50 grams of protein in 300 to 400 calories, that's amazing and you should consider that. Hey, what do I know? I'm not sponsored by any protein supplementation company, but I'm using them. Now, you are free to do whatever you want. Check out the other videos and learn more about protein and other studies.